Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Victoria and welcome to Pembroke Beauty. So today I figured we would throw it back. So I am almost 25. That's horrifying, and I figured I might as well, because it had been requested in the past and I think it would be fun, that I would do a recreating my high school makeup. So this is pretty much going to be like a decade challenge, because 10 years ago almost, I will have been 15. Jesus Christ. And so I was definitely a makeup wearer, and it was not the best makeup period of my life. But am I regretful? No, because I'm here now doing this for you, and you get to laugh at me while I do it, and we can take a stroll down memory lane together. So, yeah, I figured I would do one half of my face how I used to do my makeup, and maybe the other half like how I would recreate that makeup now. So if you are interested in seeing what I look like when I was 15 versus what I will look like now, almost 25, then just keep watching. Okay, so this should be fun. So I don't have every product that I ever used when I was 15. One, I don't fully remember it. And two, I used to not really know or care about like cruelty-free stuff. Like I just didn't really, like that wasn't really talked about when we were like back in like 2010. Like that wasn't a super big thing like it is now. So I didn't have any clue, and I wasn't like, I liked makeup, but I wasn't like in it, you know? So, so I have some things, and I have some things that will like stand in place of other things that I used to use. And if I can figure out what I did use, then I'll put it on the screen if I don't have it. And that brings me to our first product. So in high school, I used this Covergirl stick concealer, which, whew, that stuff, you guys, so hard. I did not use foundation then, and I still do not. I just was never really like, not brought up to wear it, but like I just never wore it. So, and I sweat a lot. Fun fact, I'm a very sweaty person, and I played volleyball in high school. And so wearing foundation, like a full mask of foundation, while you're playing volleyball and you're an extra sweaty person, is like, why would I do that to myself, you know? This is going to be, as I said, my now side. This is my high school side. So you guys can see I do add a little bit more coverage now. And I just use the LA Girl Pro Conceal, just because that's like the only concealer I have on hand. But Colourpop or CoverGirl is now cruelty free. So I would have been able to get it. It's quarantine, so I didn't get it. And I don't really want it. But just imagine that I use the stick on this side. And even then, I blended everything out with my fingers, so we're gonna do that. I used no primers, no nothing. That, again, wasn't like a super, super big thing in 2010. Like, makeup was not really like the way that it is now, even then. It was getting bigger, but it wasn't like the craze that it is now. I also wore a shirt that is very like reminiscent of what I would have worn then, and I would still wear it now. So anyway, if you guys want to see where I got this, if you have not watched my Dolls Kill haul, I don't know if it's too old for me to link it up here, but if you want to see it, just check out my fashion playlist and you'll find it. So then I would set my face with the CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder, which I still use today. And I would in the past use the little like puff that it comes with, but I actually threw it away because I would not use it now. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not something I would use. So I have to use a brush because I don't have the puff. But yeah, I would set my whole face pretty much the same way I do still. This isn't a super different routine for what I have now, but you guys will see. Things will change. Alrighty. So we're looking pretty good. It's not too shabby. And now we're done with our high school side. I did absolutely nothing else at all with my high school side. I did not do bronzer, I did not do blush, I did not do highlighter. Highlighter was not a thing. I didn't do my brows. So just because I cannot, I will just brush them with nothing. But yeah, even then I did not do anything with it. I would just, that was it. We're done. Face is done over here, ladies and gents. I need to do a variety of steps on this side that I will kind of move through. So I'm going to bronze with the Colourpop, oh god, what is this? Private Party Bronzer. It's a little dark for me, but we're gonna make it work. Oh shoot, did I do the wrong side? No, I did the right side. I did the right side. You can already see, like, that makes a difference. It really does. But no, we did none of that in high school. And then I'm going to go in with blush on this side, which again, I did not do in high school. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop blush sticks in Dash Zero with my little blush brush. This is just a very casual color. You guys know I love these. I want to get these in a ton more colors. Beautiful. It just makes you look more alive, but at that point in time, I was not into that look. Looking lively. I was hitting hard in my emo phase at that point. Then I'm going with the Colourpop Light Stick in UNUO. I still don't know how to say it, so hopefully that's right. Chiseled. So we can tell the difference already. And I actually might go in with a little bit of Dream Sequence palette from Colourpop just to like really top off my highlight. And I'm going to go into the shade Counting Sheep. This is such a mess. Don't judge me. I'm going into this one just very gently because this is very, very glittery, but I love it. Now let's do our brows on the now side. And I just used the Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow. You guys know this is my new brow obsession. So good. And I'm just going to brush that through one time. You guys. That is a difference. Okay. So we have our high school makeup face. With no eye makeup yet, but we'll get there. So this is just bare face. Then we got our now makeup side, which I think looks a lot better. I have definition in my cheek. I have a little bit of warmth to the skin. I match my skin a little better. Like, my face is always super pale for some reason. Like, even in the summer, it doesn't really get that tan. I get freckly, but I don't really get tan. Not that I get tan on my arms, but I get a little bit more tan. And so if I don't bronze and stuff, it look a little weird. And clearly that wasn't taken into consideration. The brow craze was not there for anybody really at that point. This was like skinny brow time, or like really like drawn on, you know, that was that phase of the time. But, you know, I just didn't do anything, and it definitely like helps lift my face having my brows done. So there you go. That is our face makeup difference right off the bat. Oh, and I used to, well, I'll get there. Okay. I'm just going to put a couple pictures on the screen of me in 2010 at age 15, what my makeup looked like. And you can just take it all in. Some of these were from school dances. Some of these were just day-to-day stuff. Some of this was like, I thought I was cute, so I was going to take some pictures, that kind of thing. But just take into consideration the sheer amount of eyeliner. Oh my god. Okay, so now that you've seen that, and we have gotten to walk through that. So I used in the past, oh god, what was it? It was the Revlon Stay All Day, Stay Matte, Stay something, Stay Forever. That stuff was like glue. And that was like my go-to. I'm just going to use this Essence Long Lasting Black Fever eye pencil because Revlon is not cruelty-free, but at the time, again, wasn't talked about. So, and this is pretty similar. It's like the same type of pencil, etc. So this is fine. So we're gonna go, all right, so I'm gonna start on the inside because I would go all the way into the waterline. Bring it all the way through. All right, and then let's go on to the top. So that's pretty accurate. And I would just go to like here, like right to the corner of my eye, and then I would wrap it around. And I would kind of try and wing it a little. Yeah, like that. But it wasn't like a wing, it was like a baby wing. And then I would drag it underneath and bring it all the way in and connect it. Oh, you guys. Oh my god. This is literally... Let's all have a good laugh. Okay, now that we've done that, I would then, so that it wouldn't smear up onto my upper eye, I would go in with a shimmer shadow. So at the time, Tyler's mom, she worked at Lancome in the mall, and she would get a bunch of like free stuff, like gratis, and she would give me some of those things, which was super nice. And so she had given me this like single shadow from Lancome that was like gunmetal glitter kind of, and I was obsessed with it, and so I would use that. Obviously Lancome is not cruelty free, nor do I have it anymore, so I am not going to use it, but this is like the closest I could find in my collection that I have. It's actually kind of difficult for me to find it. So this is the Beauty with an Edge eyeshadow palette from Urban Decay. This is like kind of older. Yeah, you can see like everything in the reflection of it. And you like slide it out, and it has like, yeah, you can see like all of my stuff. It has like a mirror in the middle and all these shadows throughout it. Look, there I am. So I'm going to use the shade Ground, which is like the most gunmetal-ish shade. And I'm going to use that. And I used to use like the little, you know what I'm talking about. I'll put it on the screen because I can't think of how to describe it. I used to use one of those. Obviously, I don't even have one of those anymore to use, so I'm not going to use it. But I will try and find something in here that's like somewhat similar. I mean, this will work. Okay, so I'm just going to go with like this end of that brush. It's like a little shader brush. And I'm just going to take some Ground and use that to dab over top of our now like somewhat tacky eyeshadow to make it glittery. And kind of smudge it out a little. Oh my god, if anybody from high school is watching this, they are dying right now. Okay, so that is my eye look from 2010. Holy moly. Okay, so I wouldn't have done this then, but I'm going to brush off a little bit of the fallout that I have. And then I would just put mascara on. So I'm going to do this eye first, and then we'll do mascara together. But that is the insanity that I would wear every single day. Every day, no matter what we were doing. Didn't matter the occasion. Didn't matter the company. If we were just doing a volleyball game, like I had a tournament, all day I would wear this. This was my go-to makeup 2010. Like 2010 through, well, like late 2009 to like 2013, 2014. Yeah. Oof. And I thought it looked so good. Okay. Oof, that's so bad. Okay. All right, so let's go on to our new side. So now I would currently take a little bit of my bronzer or like a, you know, some other kind of light brownish shade. And I'd put it through the crease to kind of give my eye a little bit of shape. Kind of get it onto my lid a little. Like such. Bring it underneath. Kind of pull it out a little. So already we're looking better. And then I would probably use a liquid liner. And this is a little dried out, but we're going to try and make it work. It is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. You guys know I love this, but like I said, it is drying out, so it's kind of unfriendly. So I'm going to try and make it work. Okay, so I'm just going to try and do like a really small wing. That's probably what I would do, because I'm not trying to wear lashes, because I'm trying to make this like what I would wear on a day-to-day basis. And so if I did not have a lab job where I get up like at like 3 a.m. or something like that, I would probably do something similar to this like on a day-to-day basis, because I think it's very flattering and not very difficult. I mean, that did not take me very long to do. So I would probably do something like that. And then if I wanted to make it a little smokier, I would, well, honestly, I mean, I probably, alright, I would probably take a little bit of the black pencil and like just bring it gently like just around the side like that, so that it kind of rimmed the eye. And maybe like right on the inside, right in that corner. Yeah, and I would probably set that down a little bit with eyeshadow. I need to get a matte black. Close. Okay, so I just have this palette. It's the Tartelette in Bloom palette. It's whatever. I just was looking for like a pretty dark kind of looking brown black shade. And I would probably use this on like a little brush and just take Smoke Show, which is the deepest matte shade in here, and just kind of smudge that right out here and kind of like drag it in a little bit. Then I would highlight my inner corner, which was not a thing in 2010 at all. And I would just take my little e.l.f. brush into the same highlight shade we used, which is Counting Sheep. And that would probably be what I did on a day-to-day basis if I was trying to do a wing and like black shadow, etc. So let's go ahead and curl our eyelashes and do some mascara. I did curl my lashes in high school. That was like the one semi-advanced thing I did. Honestly, I don't remember what mascara I was using in high school. It was either, I remember for a period of time, Tyler's mom would give me like the kind from Lancome that had like it like vibrated while you put it on, so it would like get in between all your lashes, which actually was a very nice mascara. But I don't have that, and it's not cruelty free. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set on my new side, and try and not get it on my old side, because setting your face was not a thing. So I'm actually going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on both sides, and we'll just go with that and say that we used that. Sure. I always did my lower lash mascara. That was like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, I was like so good at makeup. But yeah, that was like one of my biggest makeup pet peeves, is like when people would do like really thick eye makeup and they wouldn't do mascara on their lower lash line. Like, why? Let's move on to lips. So, in high school, I didn't believe in lipstick at all. I thought it was pretty gross. I can maybe think of like maybe twice I wore lipstick in like before 20, maybe 15. Yeah, like I did not understand it. I didn't believe in it. I thought it was weird. I thought it looked gross, which like looking at myself now, I don't understand, but I definitely felt like that. So I'm just going to go in with like a casual color that I would wear regularly on this half of my face, because this half would have just stayed like that. So I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Lipstick in Sellout. I love this shade. And this formula is really nice as well. All right. So again, I probably, if I was to wear like this makeup every day, I would probably just switch whatever lip I wore daily, depending on what I'm wearing as far as my clothes and how I'm feeling. Like a bright red, you could wear a dark red, you could wear a black, you could wear a brown, you could wear a nude, you could wear a pink, a purple, an orange. You could wear a variety of lipsticks with this makeup look. But I figured I would go something neutral for today, because this is like an all over typical like day to day. Let me go put on some themed jewelry. I was very into jewelry then as well. My tastes were a little bit more gaudy then, but not much has changed. So I'll be back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. We have my 15-year-old self on this side, Victoria circa 2010. And then we have new and improved, in my opinion, Victoria circa 2020. So, what do you guys think? Which side is your favorite side? I wonder which one you'll pick. I had a lot of fun doing this. I had a lot of fun going back into like older music that I used to listen to and playing it while I'm doing this, and you know, just looking back on old pictures, it's quite funny. So yeah. So if you guys have any suggestions for me for future videos that you would like to see, or if you want to see fashion videos or hair videos, I don't know, whatever you guys want to see, just let me know. And if you do recreate your 2010 makeup, please tag me in it, or like direct message me the picture of it, because I think that would be hilarious. If you don't already, you should follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click the little bell so you get notified every time I post a video. Thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you have a great, healthy, safe week. Bye!